sang our beautiful national anthem. So everyone, give her congratulations.
Twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
Lopez and our children, Anthony and Jessica Lopez. Yes, we are the Lopez family that Mr. Torrens has been fighting for and will continue to fight for us. Mr. Torrens will not just fight for our family, but he will fight for your family. When Mr. Torrens becomes Attorney General of the state of Florida, he will make great changes to Florida. Not just for the people today, but the future generations to come. I'm a native New Yorker, and when I decided to move to Florida, never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be fighting to change the laws in Florida. I came to Florida to live the relaxing life and enjoy what Florida has to offer. Now that I am a Floridian, I will stand and fight right beside Mr. Torrens. Now please, everyone, I am very happy and proud to introduce our next Attorney General, Mr. Ryan Torrens.
Thank you, everybody. Are you guys fired up? Are you ready to take back this state? Well, I'm glad to hear that because I am too. It's about time. Thank you so much for everyone for coming out here this evening. My name is Ryan Torrens. It is with a humble heart and a fighting spirit that I announce my candidacy for Florida Attorney General in the 2018 election. Tonight, I want to tell you a little bit about who I am, why I am running for Attorney General, and I want to set forth my vision for the future of this campaign and for the future of the Attorney General's office. I was raised less than 10 minutes from here, right here in North Tampa. I was born and raised in a middle-class family. My grandmother came here to this country from Cuba to flee communism. She came here with nothing, with the hopes of starting a better life. She started an incredible family here in this country, And today, her grandson is announcing his candidacy for Florida Attorney General. I know that my grandmother is looking down on us tonight, and she is very happy for what she's seeing. This is exactly what she would be wanting me to do. My parents are here as well, Edward and Mary Ann. I have the best parents in the world. I am the luckiest man alive in that regard. My father is a locksmith and has a small lock and key company that's been here in Tampa since the 1920s. My mother mostly stayed at home because of her dedication to raising my sister and I the best that she could. I am so grateful for her dedication to my sister and I. If it were not for the dedication of my parents and their sacrifices, this would never be possible. They did everything that they could to make sure that one day I could try to conquer my dreams. And that's what we're doing here today. My parents, who are here, taught me old school American values. They taught me the value of hard work, the value of sincerity, the value of integrity. My parents, above all, taught me to fight. And I'm here because I'm ready to fight for the people of this state.
All the people.
Over the last couple of weeks, I have had the opportunity to meet with many of our voters, and I have been so inspired by them and their stories. Let me tell you a little bit about what I've been doing over the last few years. 5 years ago, I decided to start my own law practice. For the last 4.5 years, I have been representing homeowners facing foreclosure. We have represented homeowner after homeowner facing foreclosure and have sued bank after bank who is violating your rights. For the last 4.5 years, we have been going to battle in court against the biggest banks in this country on behalf of our people. Just like I have been fighting for those clients, some of whom are here today, and I'm proud of that, I am prepared to fight for you.
All right.
Now, these are not just words out of my mouth. This is what I've already been doing. Just like any good lawyer, I showed up here ready to prove my case. And I've got the evidence to back it up. Exhibit A. About a year ago, I represented a lady who had been ravaged by a divorce, both mentally and financially. She had fallen behind on her mortgage because of the financial stress that the divorce caused. She had custody of her children, and she was about to lose her house. She did not know where to turn, and so she came to us. I represented her in her foreclosure, and I will never forget seeing the pain on her face when she started bawling because she was confident that she was going to lose the home that her and her children loved. And in fact, it was this bank right here that was trying to take their house. She hired our office. We went to bat for her. We went to court for her. We saved her house. And tonight, her children have a safe place to rest their head.
You need to run for governor.
Next step.
Over the last couple of weeks, I have had the opportunity to meet with many of our voters. I can sense it by talking to them. There is a feeling that our system is broken. Our system is no longer working and providing opportunity for our people. Our people feel like they are working harder than they have ever worked before, and they are still barely getting by. Some of our people feel that the system is even rigged.
Some of them.
But yet, you pay politicians salaries, the big banks get bailouts, and you get the shaft, and that's wrong.
Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
It's time for that nonsense to come to an end. Now, you know, we say, well, what are we going to do about all this now? The good news is we can change our course. But in order for us to change our course, we have to chart a new path, a new, bold path. What I offer in this election is what the people desperately want. We offer common sense, sincerity, and integrity. I will not and I refuse to speak out of both sides of my mouth.
Come on.
You might not like what I say, you might not like everything I say, and that's fine. At least you're going to know that I'm sincere.
Yeah.
What I say in room 1 will be the same thing that I say in room 2. I will say what I mean, and I will mean what I say.
Yeah. That's right.
So let's talk about money for a little bit. You guys know about politics and money, right? I'm learning about that.
We need to get it out of politics.
Exactly. So when we look at politicians and we're trying to figure out, you know, what they're doing, all you got to do is follow the money. All right? Follow the money. It's all public record on Division of Elections website.
Not all of it.
So
Taxes.
who do you think a politician's going to listen more to? A big corporation that gives them a check for $200,000? Or are they going to listen to you? You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. And that's what's going on. This is why I have taken a very clear pledge. I will not take a penny in contributions from Wall Street.
Yeah. We're gonna need a lot
And
of
maybe
loans on
because of that, I've got to work day and night on this campaign to make up for it, but at least I can sleep at night and I stand up by my principles.
Yeah. $27.
So, in this campaign, we are not going to take any contributions from Wall Street. We are going to run a principled campaign. And what I would say is, just as we have been fighting for our homeowners for the last 4 years, I want to fight for you.
Yeah. Oh, everybody. There you go.
So, what are we all to do about our present situation? One thing that we know is we cannot just complain and remain complacent. We must act.
Right.
You cannot stay at home on election day and complain about your government.
Organize.
You need to vote. You need to donate to your candidate. You need to sign up to volunteer. This is the only way that we can beat the special interest in this election. Now, over the last 4.5 years, as I've been representing my clients, I've done a lot of listening. A good lawyer can only help their client if you listen. I have heard so many stories. I have seen so much injustice in our system that I have made the determination to do everything I can to help the people of this state, just as I have helped my clients over the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So now, you may be saying, well, that all sounds great, Ryan, but what are you going to do when you're Attorney General? What's your platform?
Yeah.
Let me tell you a few things I'm going to focus on when I'm elected Attorney General. Number one, my number one priority will always be to protect our people and their families from criminals. We will aggressively prosecute criminals for those crimes that fall under the jurisdiction of the Office of the Attorney General. If we don't have our safety, we've got nothing.
Yes, that's right.
Second, just as guilty people should be punished in this state, I will also respect the due process rights of our people when the government is trying to take away your liberty.
Yeah.
Because I strongly believe, just like a guilty person should be punished in this state or in any state, no innocent person should go to prison. That's wrong.
Yeah. All right.
Second, we need, well, I guess it's actually third. Third, we need stronger enforcement in this state against big banks, Wall Street, mortgage servicers, and abusive debt collectors that are violating your rights.
Yeah.
Come on.
I have seen it over and over again, including some things that this bank, Wells Fargo, has been doing, such as telling homeowners that they are being considered for a loan modification and making them believe that it's all going to get figured out, and then at the same time going around their back and trying to take their house. That's called dual tracking. That's illegal. And when I'm Attorney General, we're going to enforce that. Another example, your credit reports. A lot of these creditors are messing up your credit reports left and right, and it's about time they stop getting away with it. That needs to come to an end, and I will enforce that too if I'm the Attorney General.
Yeah. That's a wreck.
Another thing that I strongly believe in is that a campaign contribution should not be a ticket for special access with the Attorney General's office, and that is why I'm not taking any money from Wall Street, and I will not allow that when I'm your Attorney General.
Yeah.
The laws will be equally enforced, and I don't care how much money they have.
Yeah.
Third, we will aggressively protect our seniors. I am so inspired so far in this campaign when I go around and I meet with our seniors. Our seniors have seen so much history. They have been a witness to so much. And they always want a new generation to lead this state and our country into the future so that we can know, so that they can know their grandchildren will have the same opportunities that they had. And when I'm the Attorney General, we will make sure that our seniors are protected. We will not allow them to be bullied.
Thank you.
I'll conclude with this. My opponents, Wall Street, big banks, etc., you watch. They are going to put a ton of money into my opponents. Remember where I said follow the money? With my opponents, I'd recommend you do that, and I might help you do that. Follow the money. They are going to put millions into my opponents. Why? Because I am the last person the special interests want as your Attorney General, and they know that. Follow the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I say that to say, I cannot do this alone. You can't sit back and me fight this alone and beat the special interest. It is not possible. There is only one way to do it, and that is we must act. You must donate small contributions. A lot of them add up. That's how we can beat the special interest. go to our website, www.ryanforattorneygeneral.com. Donate, sign up to volunteer, and of course, you need to vote.
Yes.
We need to build an army of volunteers who are ready to change this state.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, we got good timing because I see a storm's coming in. But that's all right, because I'll tell you this. There's not a single thing that's going to stop us from getting this message out. Not a single thing. For over a year, I will be taking this message from the Panhandle to Key West. And I will work day and night to get this message out because enough is enough. The special interests have had their day. Their time is over. So please, go to our website, www.ryanforattorneygeneral.com. Join us, fight with us, win with us, and together we will take back our state. Thank you.